imagine we're still waiting for her to figure out what she wore? Huh? Can we be ready now?
Give me a moment. Hold on, I got one more to look at. Give me a second. Okay.
Oh my word.
Okay, we're good. I'm good to go.
Is evidence of that.
God help us. Okay.
Hi everyone, we are back with another episode of EntrepreNugents.
EntrepreNugents. Here we are. All right.
You gonna go first? I'm gonna go first.
Well, okay. The Virtual Communication Summit. We kind of ended off our last video talking about that because I had just spoken that Thursday night, and I was telling you that there's another presentation Sabbath afternoon, and that was excellent. I believe her name was Felicia, and wow,
Yeah, she did a really great job.
Good
I
man.
really enjoyed.
So I mean, the way that everybody built off of what I had to say, which is great because it showed synergy and it showed that, I mean, quite honestly, that the Holy Spirit was at work because, man, between her presentation and then I can't remember the other presenter's name. Her last name is Comfort, but I can't remember her first name. Abigail? I think it's Abigail. Abigail Comfort. And she does graphic design, and she is like a Canva aficionado. Yo, she knows her stuff. So she did the presentation Sunday morning, and then all of us joined the panel.
Yeah.
Robert Kennedy, Bryant Taylor. We've been talking about VT right here on this program, on this vlog, many, many times. So my dude VT joined, and then we talked about RK3 as well, Robert Kennedy III. So they both joined the panel. We had a great discussion, long discussion, but
a lot of
great
good information.
discussion.
A lot.
And really fielding people's questions and stuff. It was really cool. So enjoyed that. And again, really glad that we were at home base for that because it just would have been too much.
Yeah, it would have been a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know I mentioned before that I got the contract for WEDC, a nonprofit here in Huntsville for women, and we were supposed to launch about a week before, but it got pushed back for various reasons. So this past Saturday night, it was requested to do the launch then. I made sure to do all the prep, sent emails that week before the Saturday, sent text messages to make sure everybody's on board.
Mercy.
On Saturday night after sunset, I sent another message just to let them know, okay, I'm getting ready to prep and get this thing done overnight so that by Sunday, if there's any hiccups, we will sort it all out. Crickets. The person that was supposed to assist with it, because they handle the membership side, because it's two sites. I built the WordPress site. They already had Wild Apricot, which is the membership side. So we were supposed to work together. I'm not sure what happened. They're CC'd on everything. Did not get it done. I did not get any feedback from them. So it was a done deal. Nothing happened. So the very next day, the person that was my contact, who I've been communicating with, she's like, so yeah, with the site, what's going on? I'm expecting it to be launched. What's going on? I'm like, I didn't get any contact. Like nothing happened. So it has been an interesting journey trying to get this site launched. On Monday, finally launched it. And it happened where I ended up taking on some other things that should not have been my job to do, but that it comes with the job where things don't quite work the way you expect it to. And I don't know how to say this, but I like to keep my clients happy at my expense, which sometimes is good, sometimes is not so good, because I spent majority of Monday working on getting that site launched because we were leaving Monday night. So packing, getting everything ready, getting the kids' things together, all that in the midst of trying to launch this site. And
which all of it should have, anyway, there's reasons for everything. Reasons why you want the weekend launch. Reasons why we want to do it preferably at night. I know that sounds weird for the rest of you, but website launches, we do them at night.
Because there are issues where the site will be down. You don't have a choice in that because you're doing a switch between domain pointing and all that. And I end up having to do it the Monday morning into the evening. So there was downtime, which I did not want to have happen. So
none of it is ideal, and it's completely out of character. But again, it's one of those things where it's like for the good of the relationship, and you just want to be able to put your best foot forward. At the end of the day, they're gonna have a website, okay? And at the end of that website, the bottom of that website is gonna have something that says composition. That's our name.
Yes.
So.
And it was a good project. I really enjoyed working on it, and I love that organization because they are a woman-based organization, and oh man, it was just difficult, but it ended up being good. And what really sticks with me is that the contact that I was working with, she was just so apologetic, and she was like, you've been so professional through the entire process, having to work with a difficult person in that team, and you still kept it professional. You were willing to go above and beyond. She was just so grateful, and that really to me made up for the whole drama of it all. But she realized just how professional, how hard I work at what I do, and I just appreciated her saying that to me.
Yeah, this is honestly, we could spend the whole video just talking about this one project, but because it's one of those things where it's like you believe in the mission and the goal and the vision of the company or the entity or organization and what they're doing for people, specifically this group, which is women. It's great stuff. And anyway, I didn't want to go into the details of some of the other pieces, but I'm so glad that it's launched, and I'm glad we were able to get it done. As she mentioned, we literally packed up. I finished up How It All Works on Monday evening, and we got in the car
immediately.
It was like that. I came downstairs. The house was already empty, lights off, blinds closed.
Already packed.
I was like, wow.
Let's go.
Grabbed one or two pieces of tech equipment that I needed for the trip. Thank God I took them with me. And then we jumped on the road. I had ordered some stuff, some little pieces of equipment, lights. You see any lights behind us? Do you see any lights? But I ordered some lights, and I ordered a new microphone. And both of those were waiting for us at our parents' house. And we did this tech refresh for them.
We did.
I know I'm jumping around here, but the How It All Works episode was on technology leadership. And oh man, it was good.
It was really good.
And one of the things I realized, I've kind of made a shift in terms of how I'm running the show, which is weird because it's like this is the last, second to last episode. All we have next is the public speakers episode coming up next. But I made I would always send out a show outline to everybody, but a lot of times in the course of the conversation, you would just kind of go with the flow of the conversation and not necessarily stick strictly to the questions that you had asked. But what I've realized, especially from the education technology show and now this one, technology leadership, is that a couple people, not everybody, but some of the panelists are taking those questions, doing their homework on them, and they're ready to answer. So I tried my best to stick with the show outline, and let me tell you, they were prepared. So I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna try that again for the public speakers thing coming up. And when we do our video on that one, we'll kind of see. But the phenomenal episode. Link is in the description. Link is right here too. So go ahead and watch it. But we jumped right on the road after. And you guys know how busy we have been. We have been going. So it was really great to be taking a break from everything, change of atmosphere, because we've been home pretty much. Oh my word.
Being able to just go and see family. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was the best thing ever.
I mean, we're recording this after the fact,
Yeah.
back at home, because we didn't want to record one on the road, but
It was so
great.
refreshing.
It was
oh
so
my
good
goodness.
to be home for me, because St. Petersburg, Florida is where I grew up, so it was great to be there. Set up 2 different web conferencing systems in the house for my parents. One is on their main TV, the other is on the TV in their bedroom, for them to both be able to do private, if they need to jump on a meeting, they have that private setup in the room. But if they want to, do something that's a little more public for everybody that's at the house, they can have it there on the main TV. You got to check in on your people, fam.
Yeah,
tech
definitely.
refresh, tech
Yes.
wellness check, whatever you want to call it. We did the same for her parents. Upgraded their computers.
Yes.
Made sure that
White tips.
her brother sent a microphone.
He
We made sure
did.
we got that microphone up and running. I brought a USB audio interface. Her mom teaches
Yes, and she
music
really needed that for
lessons,
her
and
music.
she plays for her church
Yes.
on Zoom. So being able to connect that thing in, have the piano go into it, and have Zoom see it as a microphone,
Yes,
and then
all that.
Look, we got them all
All
set.
that.
Okay. And this is what we do, composition, okay?
Yes.
Yourcomposition.com, check us out. This is what we do. So, I mean, all of that stuff, this is the same stuff that we talked about our piano people here, the people that our kids were doing piano lessons with. Same kind of stuff we wanted to do for them. That's what we did for our parents. So, it was a great week. So many different things I could mention.
But I'll mention one. It was somebody's birthday. It was
Exactly.
Kirk's birthday.
Woo! Okay, 41, baby.
We'll show some pictures of what we did. Got him some nice blazers, since he is a
Oh, I love
presenter,
it. I
speaker.
love it.
He
I love it.
needs to be dressed appropriately.
Yeah.
And his favorite treat was donuts.
Donuts.
That was the cake.
I do not like cakes. I much prefer a pie, but if you're gonna get me something, donut. So
And
I
they did not
enjoyed that.
last.
Oh no,
They
they did not last. I enjoyed that thing. So August 26th is the birthday, and again, it wasn't our plan to be there for that week, but it just worked out.
It worked out because
And it was great.
family was there.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
great. It worked out.
Oh,
really well.
loved it. And then we went and saw the pier, which is
Yes.
newly redone in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Oh my
so
goodness. It's
oh
gorgeous.
man, we had a great time, man.
Gorgeous.
Florida. Oh, we had a great time. So I did get a chance to meet with one of the chaplains at Oakwood University. His name is Andrew Pileggi, and talk with him about a live stream broadcast that they are known for at Oakwood that has kind of been blank for a long while now. Just haven't been able to figure out how to get it done now that we're in kind of COVID mode. So I was talking to him about some ideas on that. We had a really good meeting. Looks like that might be an open door for me to do some things there. And if it really works out, I might be able to get a handful of students to work with me
That
to
would be
do
ideal.
media production, and that would be
ideal.
phenomenal. To have a team, woo! I'm telling you. Churning out the content is not a problem for me, but I cannot be in multiple. As you saw with Sydney Freeman's joint, I had to make sure
and
that
then I
Kanique
had
was
to-
good, and then I was able to man that other thing. But that's a big one, and I'm really looking forward to that. The Bridge, our church, is having a conference coming up. It's called Unique Journey to Purpose, and I'm working with our pastor, Pastor Green, and some of the leadership team who are youth themselves, and that's our target demographic that we're trying to go after for this conference. Really excited about that. I'm going to be one of the speakers, but we are also engaged and involved
Yes, we are.
with the broadcast. So it's going to be great. Looking forward to it. Also connected with Kimon Hines and Myron Edmonds this week. Early in the week, I got a reminder on my calendar that talked about this Frustrated Leader Conference that was coming up on September 2nd. So I was like, man, I need to send them a message. So while we were driving down to Florida, sent them a message. I was like, hey guys, are we on for this? I mean, I have it on my calendar, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to book me. And they were like, oh my gosh, did we not book you? I'm like, I just have it on my calendar, but I don't think anything has been done. They were like, send us the invoice immediately. We got to get this done. Send them the invoice. Was able to get everything situated. So I'm having some meetings with them coming up. That is going to be next week. And looking forward to midweek next week, September 2nd. So looking forward to that. We will be back in Huntsville for that. So looking forward to that.
You guys may be wondering, so if you're going to Florida, aren't the kids in school? Yes, they are. And we were able to do homeschooling on the road. So Kirk's gonna probably put up a picture of the kids doing their homeschooling while we're in the car, because yes, we are IT people, and yes, we did have a Wi-Fi hotspot going on so that they could do their homework.
You know this.
Yep. And they sure enough got their homework done every single day while we were in Florida.
Yes,
and
they did.
it's just great. I'm loving this kind of on the road, on the go
it's
homeschool
flexible.
thing. It's very flexible.
You mold it around your schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, give us a couple months and we'll tell you the horror stories if there are any. But right now, like we shared a couple weeks.
Time,
it can be rough.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's better now.
I think what we're really it has nothing to do with the technical pieces, nothing to do with the curriculum. It's just better communication with the kids.
Yeah.
Especially before they take exams, stuff like that.
Yes.
I got one more thing, and I know that's probably like, what? You only got one more? What? And that is, I had this is the weirdest thing. So, from the Friday night thingies that we do, the virtual cafe, I don't know what you want to call this thing. It's like,
virtual
what
cafe.
in the world?
We are official.
Happening?
We've been live, what, a month now?
It's more than a month. Oh my gosh.
We're official.
Anthony Corns is like a staple on there, as well as Brian Taylor, Henry McKechnie. Several people are staples, but Anthony Corns has been a staple on there. And one of the things that has been staple on there is his kit. So kit.co is a site where gearheads like me can show off all of our tech wares. And if you like it, you can click the links in the kit and actually go and buy it. And if you buy it, we get paid. So that's the incentive to set up your kit. But I'm gonna be honest with you, you can go down the rabbit hole. So, browse at your own risk. Kit.co. Browse at your own risk. So I set up my kit, and based on what Anthony had done, so he set up his kit. And so I talked about Sidney Freeman before. He is trying to set up his home studio. So he's like, dude, I need to book a consult with you. So I was like, all right, cool. So he booked this consult for Friday, and I told him I'm gonna bring in Anthony Corns for this consult, which I did. Brought him in. Man, let me tell you something. It was killer. I mean, out of all the things that we were able to talk him through, we were talking about his setup, where he has his camera position, what would work best for that, putting the camera on his desk because he doesn't have a lot of space in front of him and the anyway, it was a lot of different things, but it was just like, whoa, this is going to work phenomenally for what we are trying to do. So I'm excited about it. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to him actually getting it all set up. So this was consult number 1, paid consult. I brought in Corn, so I am going to give him a portion of the consult fee. That's just fair, right? But consult number 2 will also be a paid consult, and that's after he gets the equipment. And he's already booked that consult because he's already purchased the equipment. And here's the third thing: he purchased the equipment. And everything he purchased was either from Anthony's kit or my kit. And so we will be getting money from Amazon.
You gotta work the system, guys.
I'm excited about this, man. It's just, for me, it's like, God is just, man, as has been said multiple times throughout the pandemic, some people look around and they see nothing but challenges. And don't get me wrong that they're there. I mean, I know that people have faced insurmountable odds during this pandemic. People have lost multiple members of their immediate family due to the pandemic. So I don't take it lightly whatsoever. But I think there's a good amount of us that have not experienced anything to that level, and we still get bogged down with negativity and looking around and not being able to pivot and see the opportunities that abound around us. And, even from the weird midnight cafe thing, there's a community galvanizing around that. And we are helping people. And people are, being, touched in a very specific and unique way. I don't know what's going to come of it. I'm just going to keep doing it.
And it's fun.
Check us out. But I did it in Florida. And you won't be able to, if you don't check out the live, you won't find the video. I don't know if we've ever said that before, because we delete them.
Yes.
Generally something that is said or shared or something that is done that we cannot leave up for public consumption come Saturday morning, so we take it down. So that's it. But I mean, I don't really have a whole lot more this coming week, or let me just say the next video, which we're gonna record in a few seconds. There's a whole lot of stuff coming. I mean, we drove back from Florida. I mean, just a whole lot of stuff.
Let's not get all into
My
it. But
goodness.
yes,
Crazy
we
week.
will catch you in the next video.
Later. Later.
Hello, Carson.